Okay, so now that we have our boards stop simulating, we want to make it to where once we enter the barricade, we are basically finished. So I do want to have some sort of delay here, so that's going to kind of contribute to the whole vault, I guess you could say, portion. But basically, it's not going to run forever, and I'm just going to do a 2-second delay, and we'll just see kind of how that looks, more or less. So once this has been completed, so on state complete, we're going to do tree succeeded. So this indicates that the zombie is in the level and basically ready to attack us. So let's put our capsule in there and press play. Go ahead and speed this up a bit. So vaults in, finds us, and there is a slight delay after the fact, so I don't know if that is this duration or not. So let's try a value of a 1-second delay. So that's pretty much instant. So it was that delay. So we at least have something. I don't really know if we even need a delay per se, but then we also, none of these tasks here will actually call state succeeded or finished task or whatever it's called. So we're kind of going to be SOL unless we make a custom one. So it's probably not a bad idea to just have that delay there in the first place. All right. So we have that. I kind of want to adjust the blend out. So the blend out, I'm going to do a full on, let's try starting high at 75. Just make that look a little bit better, hopefully anyways. Okay, not a huge fan. What if we do a value of 1? Yeah, that's quite a bit worse. So I think it has something to do with set focus. So putting it back down to 0.25. Or let's try going on the opposite end and try 0.1. Yeah, that's not horrible. I think the default of 0.25 is honestly probably going to be the way to go. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and remove these prints as well from the corresponding tasks. Like so. Okay, so now that we have that, tended to use an invalid operand. That one I'm not really sure on. So now that we have that, I'd say we are in a good spot. So that is what I'm going to consider anyways. More or less, I guess you could say feature complete for the barricade for the most part. There is some minor stuff we have to do. There's some cleanup that could really be done, and a lot of it being the repairing as well. So that's kind of where most of the stuff occurs. Now, the other thing I want to do is basically when rebuilding the barricade, I want it to be not just, the boards go straight like that. I kind of want them to be more zombie style to where they, for example, you'd have this board, it would come right up to there, doing its rotation to correct it to that point, and then just slam in there. So that might be something we try to attempt in the near future. We can do that entirely through code as well. It doesn't really seem that difficult. But yeah, I'd say we are in a pretty good spot. So the zombies vault in and they start attacking. So I'll just play with 2 clients just to make sure. Hopefully we don't get that interaction crash, which we didn't. We could definitely improve the adding some like angular velocity and stuff too. What's it? and we can see the replication and all that is working still nicely. So there is some things I want to improve upon, such as randomizing the delay between the attacks for the barricade. That's for starters. So we're going to end up just probably having a whole section, as my voice is starting to go out, having a whole section. One second. So basically having an entire section dedicated to, I guess, polishing up the barricade. So doing the things I mentioned with the boards, getting some random intervals between, the attacks happening, that kind of stuff. Because right now it's just, very much 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it doesn't look very good. So with that out of the way, I will see you in the next video. If you like what I'm doing and you want to help support me, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description below, where you can also get early access to this entire series.